clicked on this video, congratulations. Inflating is inflating. Corn is $3 a can, but it takes 1 cent to make. So $50 almost to fill up a half tank of gas. So, but y'all standing in line like camping for an AP Swatch watch? I'm throwing fists with you over something I got to put as a pocket watch. It's not even the risk. And let me tell you something, right? Do you understand how corny you look from behind the screen, from behind the phone that you already had to pay on Afterpay, along with the leased car and the back pay rent, for you to say, you a bum, and you're devaluing my AP Swatch that you got from a friend of a friend of a friend, and use somebody else's credit because you got bad credit, but it makes you look bad because somebody else decides to get a pocket watch for 500 bonies and you mad because you paid, I don't know, half your life savings for one watch. Huh? But you still can't wash a dish. Yeah? And those skid marks in the underwear, not coming out. Because that adds to the personality. It's real stank all around. I'm serious. You know somebody. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Welcome back to YouTube channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming back. So I have a couple things I want to share with the class. Some things I want to dissertate, rant about. I won't be with you for long. I don't think so. So let's hop on into it. Number 1, those 3 albums. Yeah, I listened to 2.5. Iceman and Habibti. Habibti, is that how you? He don't even know how to say it, really. Mahashallah to all my, I respect, I do. I don't know what the third one is. Don't ask me. I don't care. I do not care to look it up. I have a lot of thoughts, feelings, and opinion, right? That's y'all's mans. And when I say y'all's mans, I mean, remember that one dude who was loud in class and was always bullying people? And you want to tell me that my breath stinks or that I'm ashy, or your mother, right? He's fan number 1. Actually, no, scratch that. DJ Academics, who, hold on, is he actually a DJ, right? Because you can live your dreams to call yourself DJ Academics, but not be a DJ? But a number 1 boyfriend to your mans. Exactly. I see it. It's the proof is in the pudding. It's my tin hat is on. But I listened to a good most of the group project, and this is what I gathered in my notes. Yeah. Number 1, I gotta say that this album is an open diary with intrusive thoughts and childhood rhyme scheme, but great captions, right? Walk with me. I feel like Drake is like a poppin' one-liner. You know, he has great captions. I can't lie. He has one-line bangers that everybody uses in Instagram, a Twitter handle, something at the end of a video. It's there, right? His music is used all up and down types of reels. I've used one myself, right? And I think that's what really makes people stick with him. You guys like him because he's likable, he's impressionable, he's a comfort rapper that you can listen into the car. But when you really look into these lyrics, I'm gonna be honest with you, it holds no weight. Half of these lyrics don't even make any sense. The other half of these lyrics have me concerned. And my new rabbit hole that I'm seeing is that if you actually take away the beats that he has in his songs and you put in Hickory Dickory Dock, right? Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, it actually is on beat. It actually sounds better and thumping with childhood honesty. And that really shows how much effort was put into such said 3 albums that you all released at the same time. Just dropped. That's how you know you're done with the label. Exactly. Number 2 that I've been seeing is the fact that 40 What's Up Shebang? Explain that, right? Or is it because like you're almost into your 40s? And this is truly like the midlife crisis. Exactly. Number 3, you ran to Atlanta with Future, who actually is your former op that was with Kung Fu Kenny. Did you remember that? And I feel like him and Future, the friendship is weird. It's either forced, right? You're the 2 kids that got forced into the playpen to like, you know, be friends, or it's like the fact that they share about, you know, being problematic fathers, right? You got one who's a loser who doesn't want to take care of his kid, but the guy who does take care of your kid is number 1 op, right? He took him to the college that he wants to go to, like actually being a dad, and you can't even text him back. I'm pretty sure you text him through an iCloud email. You don't even have his phone number. Then you got Drake, my mans, who got bullied into being a dad, who's now, you know, a dad. Also, like the music video Blue overlay with some thermal, and a stripper who twirling and whirling and doing her thing. Shout out to sis. I hope she got her bag. I hope she got her coin. But that was really most of the music video. It was a bop. Like, it's definitely something you're playing in the club. That's like 30 seconds I'm listening to before we cut to a transition. I get it. I hear you. I see you. My last one, which I will close with, is just I'm a little bit skeptical, a little bit questionable about this lyric that I found in Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, right? Specifically of carrying you inside and getting you some water and undressing you. Give you my all, and next morning you'll forget who or why or how or when. Huh? Right. I'm just saying, being a gentleman, but I don't know. Because if 2 + 2 = 4, if Adam has 3 apples and he gives 2 to Jenny, okay. I don't want to yuck anybody's yum. If you guys enjoy Drake, you enjoy Drake, right? If you listen to this album of Iceman and you really said this is his best work, which some of y'all are, there are people having Twitter spaces. I have evidence right here, Your Honor. Twitter spaces of discussing of the fact that we need to listen to this album to get these streams up. You have people comparing this man to Michael Jackson. Human Nature? The man stood on the platform for 4 minutes and people are crying and falling out and reaching out to the stage. Reaching out. Nobody's doing that at the club. Nobody. Six God, nothing. Ain't nobody doing that at no tour. The braids? No. Right? Snap out of it right now. I think this is also just like people trying to say he got his lick back in the beef. Did he actually win the beef? That's up for tit for tat. Because did you actually win the lawsuit? No, I'm sorry. In all honesty, I would probably give it another listen while I'm at the gym. I know a lot of people have been going crazy for Cheetah Print with that one industry CIA plant. And yes, she is. But hey, it's a fun little summertime bop. Maybe this is the one where we're just shaking, gyrating and grooving in the club for the summer. And then once like winter comes and fall comes, like we lock back in. Also, you're almost 40, still talking about gooning? BBW? It's a lot to unpack. Exactly. My next topic is this whole roast of Kevin Hart. I saw the videos. I saw the jokes. Were they funny? No. What was disturbing is that he showed all of his front and back row teeth. Just yucking and knee slapping to really say, yeah, guys, this is funny. This is what I'm going to waste the next 2 hours of my time to laugh at. Kevin Hart, the only reason why he's funny is because of the height, right? We all know this, right? Okay. If he was an average size height, my height, 6'2", y'all would not be Hayakian. I'm pretty sure he would not have a career. It actually would be a little bit disturbing how he would move his pea head and inflection in voice and just the hands if he was a regular size person, right? But his height is on his side. But Kevin Hart, he's been around for a long time. People have certified him as a top tier comedian. I don't see the vision. But again, if you like it, I'd love it. What I will say is that I like how Regina Hall read the room and she knew the room and she said, everybody on mute. Yeah, because you making fun of just like every specific materialistic scratch the surface thing about black people and marginalized people for the sake of comedy is about the lowest tidbit hanging fruit of humor that you can get. And these are people that are considered professionals that are getting paid manyan for lackluster effort, truly. The joke about George Floyd, it don't get any worse than that. And I don't think you can ever recover from that. And the fact that he said, well, I know what you bring to the table. This is what I expected. And you wanted that in the room with you already speaks the character of who you are. My other theory is the fact that he did this because, again, inflation is inflating and he is down bad. I did not know this, but apparently he has had a lot of failed businesses in the past. And obviously that's catching up to you either in unpaid debt, credit card debt, interest of loans. Maybe a loan shark is coming after you. He might end up being like Nate in Euphoria. I finally got caught up in my oh my. That really is the way of saying, give me my money. or we're all just gonna have a bad time. Yeah, maybe he's in that predicament. Maybe this was his last, his last Hail Mary, to make sure that he could actually have somewhat money to recover. Maybe that's it, right? Give him some credit. I feel like comedian roast, to be a comedian, to actually be funny, it takes talent. Your looks and your height and appearances can only get you so far, but what does that pen do? Yeah. And that's the real question with a lot of these comedians and artists and people who are in the form or call themselves, artistry of the people, whether that means you're a singer, you're an actor, a dancer, whatever. It's really about what is the foundation? And a lot of that foundation is shaky. It's like sand and a couple of sticks. But because of the looks, or because of the cadence, or because of, the palatability, you guys have hyped it up like we are at a 5-star Michelin meal. When really it's like a fish fillet at McDonald's on a hot summer day that was sitting out 2 minutes, and the mayonnaise is sliding to the side. The fries are halfway heated. And it's like a pinch of salt, and the ice cream machine is broken, and the Sprite hits you real hard in the chest and in the back of the neck where you're, it's like that, right? But I did appreciate Cat Williams. Cat Williams did bring something to the table. He told the truth, and he said it so serious that y'all thought he was joking, but that man meant every word that he meant. I really think he opened up his third eye in the third portal of just what we're seeing now. And it was just supposed to happen. It was a canon event, actually. And he didn't. We can't go back. So my last thing is, I got a chance to see Is God Is. This is kind of a late review. If you haven't got a chance to see the movie, please do. Is God Is just a great, perfect representation of the diversity of the fact of Black women being in horror, and being in action, right? With drama. I think it was a great film. Cara Young did an amazing job. Sterling K. Brown, #1 op villain. Vivica Fox, bust down. Erica Alexander, truly amazing. Janelle Monáe, divine. And in this, she played a character that was highly unlikable. But this film, it's based off of a play, and the playwright also got a chance to direct the movie. And the storytelling, the way that it was directed, the fact that it has the aesthetic of Kill Bill, but with a twist, right? With its own little type of spice, is very refreshing. I've seen that a lot of people got upset because they said, how dare you portray abuse like this in villain when this is your best friend, somebody who you grew up with. This is your buddy that you play ball with. Somebody who's like this. That's the real jump scare. And you be like, what's up? Or it's nah, he had trauma. You know how it is. Nah, she bugging. It's not even like that. So, and the fact that if you relate to the main antagonist and you think that he's not that bad, you need to go. I'm talking about whoop whoop, get in the back of the car right now. But I would say definitely go see it if it's still in theaters. It is a 10 out of 10. Shout out to the cast, shout out to the crew, shout out to the writing, and really the timing and the pacing of the story. It's also very hilarious, even though it deals with seriously traumatic themes. But it's we got our lick back, right? We stood up, we're fighting back, quite literally. We ride at dawn, and we getting business done. But also actions have consequences. I will say that the ending, it was a little lackluster for me. I understand people love a happy ending, and I already knew what the ending was going to be halfway through the film. But sometimes, I wish for a twist where it's maybe not everything is resolved, or it's just expanding upon the consequences of both characters. But yeah, Black women in action. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It's time to call the CDC and Whoop, even though we're not part of Whoop anymore. Why? Because the way that y'all doing these seafood boils, seafood boil in a wig, seafood boil in a mop bucket, seafood boil in a shoe, seafood boil at the gym, in the cup container. I'm not even playing, in the cup container, It's we snorted bath salts and we said, this is the one, this is the idea, and I get it, right? Engagement, rage bait, but enough is enough, Because I know the back of the throat is tingling. I know something is infected. Your bathroom, I don't even want to know what it smells like. I don't even want to know what it looks like. Huh? Maybe you haven't actually had in 4 days. That's what this is. And again, medicine, inflation. We don't have time to be playing these games. Yeah, y'all, still, for what? A nice little measly, what, $1,000 check? Okay, girl. Yeah. I don't know. It's scary. In the boot. Look at that. It's in the boot. In the shoe. What? Did you even clean the shoe? That's with the shoe that already had athlete's foot. For extra flavoring with the corn that you have on the side and a bunion? Okay. All right. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.